Everybody, and welcome back. Thanks for watching. I'm Cam Christo. This is the glorious, still as of yet unnamed, French campaign. We are in a glorious war against England. The reconquest of Aquitaine is well underway. And we can call someone in, apparently. Scotland, that's right. It's time for the old alliance to pay dividends. Scotland has been called in. Raid England, distract them. And yes, burden of taxation continues, but we're doing pretty well. And the Aquitanian army has once again been stack wiped. Now what I'm looking to do, ideally, is probably try and piece... I think I'm just going to keep this big stack roaming around, at least until we get the war goal. And then I will divert attention to just mass sieging, basically. And I'll relinquish direct control over the units, over the vassals. But first we need to take out a sufficient number of the enemies. So they've sent 3,000 men here. So if I took these guys out, the siege would continue. In fact, I could take even more out. And yeah, we're lightly sieging this because, you know, a lot of this is land that we want to end up owning ourselves. So I don't want to damage it too much. I should perhaps just bite the bullet and begin the siege of the main castle in these parts. In fact, it looks like they have got themselves a little cornered. Because if I leave behind all but one guys here, all but two guys, we kind of have them pinned in the south here, which means we're going to be free to siege away in the north, which seems promising to me. Good. And yeah, England is raising another army, but they don't have much manpower to do it with, and Scotland will provide a nice nuisance. Okay, good. This is going to be a very successful war, as you can imagine. We should... Oops, didn't mean to do that. We should be able to get... Well, let's see. How much of this land can we take? Because it does cause some aggressive expansion. Oh, baby. We can take a lot. Look at that. We can take all of that. Oh, baby. We're going to take so much land off England. It's going to be glorious. Hang on, let me just turn the light on in here. Getting a bit dark. Real pain to reach my light switch. I have to, like, snake myself under the screen. Okay. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? I meant to leave behind enough to keep that siege going. There we go. Yeah, so the problem, of course, is England could land an army straight into Calais right now, which would cause problems. Don't get me wrong, it would be an issue. But I don't think they have the sack. Not while they're being invaded from the north. In terms of... Let's take this moment of sieging. Well, hang on. Maybe I should pay attention to the south, but... I wonder what our long-term plans... And let me know in the chat and in the comments what you think. Because it will be a while before we have to actually make this final decision, but... What do you think our long-term plan with England should be? Should we seize the south coast? Because we want big, you know, huge control over the Channel node, of course. But... it would be prettier if we just owned, like, the natural borders of France and no more in Europe. Because we could just use the French node as our home node, but I don't know, you'd be missing out on a lot of production that could be flowing into the Channel node. So I'm excuse me. So I'm curious. We won't make any, you know, final decisions today. So do give input in the comments on YouTube as well if you'd like. I am curious. Just stay on the continent. What we could do while just staying on the continent is just seize, like, a few key cities in England. Like, we could just take the home counties and then raid and burn the rest. And just kind of, and then kind of, yeah, I think this is what I'm leaning, you know, everything's subject to change, but I'm leaning towards at the moment. We just take the home counties and then we vassalize the rest. Like, the rest is held by a subject Scotland or something like that. Or we could balkanize it, yeah. Just make it owned by like 7 different nations. Give like one bit of each bit of the UK, each section to a different Irish miner. That would be funny. Yeah, the thing about it all being a subject is you only get 50% of the trade power. We can't... One thing I'm pretty certain of is we have to either totally destroy or own London, because it's too much trade power otherwise. Return of the Wessex tag? Yeah. Or just Cornwall, Northumberland, Wales. A whole England makes for a more interesting rival later on. I think the interesting rival will be whatever happens in Italy and Bohemia, as well as, you know, the other interesting rival late game is going to be Russia, potentially Poland, the Ottomans, India, and China. They're going to be seriously potent enemies because there's so many... I don't know if you know this. There's a lot of freaking people in India and China. So they'll have plenty of rivals for us. And look at this. Flanders is taking on the British Navy. Let's go, Flanders. Let's back them up. That's excellent. Oh, crap. Hang on. Maybe they're not. Back up. Back up. There's more of them. Abort. What happened to my extra merchant, by the way? Provence should give us a whole merchant. Oh, no. It's only 1.4. I thought we had... Oh, right, that's right. It decayed, wasn't it? There used to be a major centre of trade here, but... How is the industry going, the local industry? It's still making a profit. Well, that's interesting. You can't access other tabs when it's not cored. I guess because you can't give it to an estate. And what it's doing, I think, is giving it to a different estate. Oh, hello. Didn't notice that. Whoops. Let's get some reinforcements in there. Oh, they're committing hard. Unfortunate, but I'm going to have to give up this siege progress. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Oh, no! We got in there like the day that they lost. We've got progress here, but that is exactly why I left 2 armies down here. Oh, come on. Don't lose another one. They're getting in there on the 11th. We are going to lose another one. And these guys are going to get stack wiped. Balls. But now we should be able to win this fight. I don't know. That's a little bit too close for comfort. Oh, crap. We're going to lose this as well. Not good. Could hire some mercenaries. Help this war go a bit easier. Well, we rolled well there. Or rather, we both rolled badly. Come on, give me a good roll. 8-3! That's not good. Well, we're retreating. Let's see if we can hold on to the Wargol siege. Can't lose the freaking Wargol siege again. Oh no! And our allies barely retreated at all. That's really not good. Come on, win the Wargol. And at least we have the Calais troops coming south. Oh, hey, they did take out the navy. Nice. Oh my god, they stack wiped them. Almost, anyway. They stack wiped some of them. Oh, crap. Come on, win this on the 7%. Give me something. It's a disaster. I'm going to leave this guy sieging here because I think that's what's distracting Brittany. I can't believe all my vassals got stack wiped. At least they're going to raise up lots more men pretty quickly, but still, it's a bit of a disaster. Still got plenty of men, though. We'll be able to pull this out. Jean at least didn't get captured again. Yeah, okay. Now we're reinforced back up. The lack of morale because of the massive war exhaustion, because we, you know, spent all that time without a king. And yes, indeed, we managed to distract them here. Oh my god, look at that morale disadvantage. Oh god, we're going to lose again. Please. Come on, just kill them all. We've almost killed every single man in their army. Come on. It's going to lose. It's definitely going to lose. Oh, man. He's definitely going south this time. Can we just get any of these sieges, please? It's a disaster. Lost so much more score. Oh, man. All we had to do was leave our big army here from the beginning, and we'd be in a so much better place. Hang on. Auvergne, why are you independent? What the hell? Why are you independent? How did that happen? You're allied to this cursed place. Why are you... What the heck? Allied to Anhalt? Isn't that a... No, it's Saxony that's the elector. What the heck is going on? Would you win one of these sieges at least? Come on. Come on. I believe. Dun, 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 dun. We will still win. Can we call in France this year? I mean, and by France I mean Castile. Complete disaster. Whole war effort's falling apart. It's a good thing you got Flanders. Thank you for whoever... I can't remember who it was, but someone in the chat gave me the tip that Flanders has a big navy, which is helpful against the English. But thanks a lot for that tip, because that's what's saving us right now, is that England's not able to reinforce, because these guys are stuck in Scotland. Oh, hey, we just got 2 more merchants. How the hell did that happen? I guess this gets upgraded and it recalculated. Cool. Okay, well, let's transfer from the Rhine. And then... Do we want to trade with Gibraltar? No, we want to trade with the Po Valley. Let's transfer from the Po Valley up north. Well, actually, we can transfer from there directly to Western Med and then north, I guess. Got more power in the Western Med. Cool. Now let's trade with a bunch of Milanese cities. They need knowledge, right? Oh my god, would you just win one of these sieges? Please. Oh, finally. My god. Yeah, exactly. We're just role-playing the 100 Years' War by getting beaten up in Aquitaine by France. By England, rather. Oh no, and Spain had an heir as well. They still have our guy, though. And we are the papal controller. So call in. Not enough areas into the new land, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And as the papal dude... Oh, great. There are no bulls. Excellent. Cool mechanic. I wonder why they left that in. If they just, you know, didn't put any. Strange. I should change the title of the stream. I never actually added that we're playing France. France. Campaign. French. Okay, one more siege win, and then we can go and smack around those that dared oppose us. Oh, no, never mind. They just got reinforcements. I would like them to not win this siege, though. At least I can beat these 3 up. Pick on someone our own size. Take out this 3,000 army. Who else should I be improving relationship with? I've got full improve with you. Well, almost. I want to keep these guys topped off because they're... I'm so confused as to how this guy's independent. Can I offer you vassalage? No. There must have been some kind of... Maybe that was part of the Bourbonnais event, that they got independent if you, like, yoinked this guy. Hey, there's our stability back. Hang on, we just got our stability and yet we're 99. Oh, no, I just hadn't reset yet. Fair enough. State reach is only going up slowly. Ah, that means it's time to expand the bureaucracy. Nice. More corruption, and, you know, corruption is the reality of this situation, but we need the state reach. Oh, yes, we don't mind losing the stability, because we can get it back from the Pope, hopefully. Alright, bring the men up north. At least we've got the war goal now. And we're going to be able to take a lot. It's gonna work out fine. It's just frustrating that I made so many bad decisions. Let's see if I can catch these 3,000 without the Brittany dudes. Looks like they're not interested in reinforcing. That's good. They did get the siege done. But are there many garrisons here? Yeah, there's already a big garrison. Let's see if we can take out these Portuguese before they can win the siege of Berry. That's actually a province I own, so we don't want them winning that. Could do manpower recovery, but I think we're okay. Nice. Didn't win the siege. Good. And the others are probably too out of position to help in time. Finish improving with Burgundy. Let's top off. Yeah, Bohemia. Bohemia hasn't demanded unlawful territory. So, I'm not sure if that's actually in this version of the mod, but it takes, look at this, it takes 5,000 men, and we still took twice as many casualties as them. What the hell? I just retreated during the battle. What the heck? The battle had ended, and yet it let me retreat. What the heck? That's a new one. I've never seen that happen before. Which means that they did lose morale. Oh, Bohemia has been elected. They formed a personal union with Joie and they inherited Swindika. Good for you. Let's have another royal marriage, Bohemia. You're prestigious, so it doesn't hurt my prestige. Okay, we got the war goal though. We got ticking. It's okay. It's all going to be okay. Marry me. Improve with them. Okay. And do they have an heir already? They do. Shame. Hungary doesn't though. Still. He is d'Anjou. Oh, but we're de Valois. I thought we were Anjou for a minute there. It would have been good. But yeah, we'd probably rather not go even further over the relation limit. What would be annoying is Flanders piecing out. That would cause problems. Oh, Flanders is fighting the Portuguese navy now as well. Yeah, the numbers, the troop numbers have kind of evened out again. Probably because England's raised up a bunch more. But if we had to, we have a bunch of money. We could get some... It still says demanding 0 labor. Maybe it's because they haven't got the raw goods yet. How many units are there left to build? Still 18, so it's made no progress. Is it just not able to find any raw goods? Come on, import some raw. It seems to be, I mean, there's some moving around the place, but... Let's see if we can catch this stack out. The other thing we should try and do is piece out Brittany. Maybe that's what I should focus on for now. Hang on. We can take that stack. Let's try and hop over and grab... they're fleeing, but we can grab this one, maybe. Nope, they're getting away. Stop. On the 12th. Should be pretty soon then. Yep, there we go. Got them. And then we can take these guys out in the war goal, which should give us the defensive advantage, because we own the fort. Oh, it does still do the insta-stack wipe. And then you guys come down here, if they keep moving. Which they haven't. Good. Oh, they are now. But we're going to win too quickly. Nice! Stack wipe on Portugal. Which brings them to medium. Nice. We're only 3 months or so away from Portugal wanting to peace out. And if we can stack wipe Brittany, then they'll be in a similar position. Good. And our manpower is holding fine. Hopefully the extra... I mean, it's really hard for me to tell, but hopefully the extra trade places that we have access to will help with the raw situation. There'll be more places to buy from, and therefore we should be able to get lower prices. Yeah, it would be really... I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can't implement this, but it would be fun. Like, CK2 plus EU4 would be fun with proper dynastic mechanics. I would like that. Let's get another siege going here. Okay, let's get the capital siege going. Yeah, because I'm being told in chat, the de Valois and Anjou are related. So, we should kind of be the same dynasty. But, ooh, maybe we can... Is barrage still a thing? Yes, but we don't have enough cannons in the ships here. Fair enough. Portugal. You at low yet? They are. Nice. Let's come back from Burgundy. And you are free to go, good sir. Which will hurt their relations with England in the future. Good. That should start to swing numbers. Well, we just stack wipe them, so not much. But it will start to swing numbers in our favour. The synod of... Oh, screw you. Anything happening in this place I want nothing to do with. Clergy has called for a synod on the question of the Wycliffites and their questioning of the core tenets. We embrace change. Don't know what this does, but I imagine it, depending on how many people, how many cardinals, nations holding cardinals say embrace change, it affects what happens at the synod. And I imagine if we embrace change more, it delays the Reformation. But that's just my hunch. Always send 2 units to a siege that's being done mostly by a subject's troops, because that way you can move those subject troops without having to end the siege. Pro tip. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Okay, yearly tick. Good stuff. Making headway. I wonder what our state reach is up to now. And how much the bureaucracy, the metropole influence has declined. That's the Burgers Court faction name, I'm pretty sure. Or is it? It's something like that. Metropole? Metropolitan. Okay. It's down. Yeah, we're still making gains. That's state alignment and all that, but it's going to take time. Lucca asks for independence, and they have been granted it. Congratulations, Lucca. Mass is the one I'm interested in. I want that marble. Dum bum bum bum. Okay, we've got 12 here. I could start some more sieges around here, actually. We have the manpower, so let's get it going. The Brittany troops don't seem interested in kind of pressing home their attack. Although if they did win a siege here, would that cancel the coring? I'm not sure. It would obviously be very annoying if they did. Let's start some sieges in Brittany. I bet if we get a couple of sieges, we're going to be able to knock them down to lower war exhaustion. Well, no, their military strength's still way too high for that, but we should be able to win this siege, or one of these sieges, before they win that, and then we can go and kick them out of there. Well, yeah, with that in mind, let's keep these guys around. We can send them south. Obviously, we don't want them winning sieges, damaging our beautiful provinces. Can't be having that. When you embrace change, it might spawn that religion that's being considered in a province you own. That is a very good tip, thank you. I will bear that in mind in the future. We don't want to start another freaking crusade against the south of France. Keep our allies happy. Pretty sure Scotland's going to get pieced out of this war, but that doesn't really bother me much. The Old Alliance is not a two-way thing at the moment. They are a distraction and nothing more. What are you... This seems reckless, Albert. I mean, you might actually beat that unit there, because my men are just so war exhausted. Finally. Oh, and because they've broken off that siege to come and assist you. Foolishness. Now I'll be able to press home the advantage against Brittany, hopefully. Flanders is just doing the God's work, holding the channel against the Navy. It's so good. It's extremely helpful. Maybe I should go and help. But there's no point bringing them. Well, how good are the cogs right now? 2 guns. Are those 6 hull size? Yeah, no, go with them. Has 1440 Monitor given you much grief in the mod in terms of compatibility? Not yet. The only thing I'm thinking of is being unable to hover over the down arrows on reforms. But that might be everyone having that problem. So this tooltip really needs work. It says set religious aspects to, and then a bunch of things. It needs to say what the change was. Because I mean, I don't know. Is it Bible in vernacular? That sounds like a change, rather than Bible in Latin. Oh, in general, not in EU4. No problems in general. None at all. Let's see if we can grab this. Yep, here we go. Get 'em, boys. Where are you going? Elaborate. We can chase you there. I just can't chase you beyond there. Well, let's do our best to catch him. Nope. No luck. Okay. Well, we'll head east and see if we can get a stack wipe against Brittany then. Because if we can stack wipe him, we can piece him out. Is the situation at the moment. The pathing letting you move faster in your own territory is very cool. It is mountains here, whereas this is highlands. So let's see if we can take the fight there instead. Chat saying they love playing France because you can... It's very satisfying to clean up the borders. Because they start off so horrendous. You are very, very true. Very correct, rather. That does enhance the experience. We should be able to get a stack wipe here, I think. Because we can chase them down. Sorry, I mean, we won't stack wipe here, obviously, but... Once we chase them down, I think. Well, no, because they're going to go behind this damn... fort, probably. These guys are locked. Did that push them to low? Just look 30! Come on, man. Some people should know when they're conquered. Don't take my 99% siege, you son of a... Don't even think about it. I have done a M&T campaign as England already, where I created the Anglo-French Union, so I didn't want to play England again. So France seems like the natural next one. I mean, they might be fleeing to here, actually. I don't know if I can do Anglo-French Union as France. The fall of Bordeaux. We will not loot them. They are our brothers. It's not their fault they were under control of the English. The perfidious Albion. Nice, they did retreat here, which means we will get the stack wipe. Oh crap, we're at -1 stability. That's not good. Any commoner interactions time? Yes. Have a bunch of grain, commoners, and chill out. Eat grain and chill. And wipe this army, please. Stack wipe. Yes. Now will you peace out? Yes. We don't want anything from them, so we'll just peace them out. As is. Just want to sway things in our favour in the war. So that's what we're taking. And that's all our cores. Almost all our cores. And that's going to give us a coalition of Aragon, Savoy, Geneva. That's interesting. That might mean we declare on Savoy and thereby manage to call Castile against Aragon. That would be convenient. That would be most convenient. Convenient and expedient. Alright, men, you can switch to sieging now. Good stuff. You might be able to go the Anglo-French Union as France. I'm just not sure. I think it's a Britain... I think it's an England thing in M&T. But I am not sure at all. That's a good tip I have been given. To use when a temporary country modifier expires, give me a pop-up. Because then we'll be able to see when things like the grain dole have run out and we can put them back in place. Very good tip, thank you. Do you miss war dynamism, asks chat. No. No, I do not. The only case I do miss it, actually, so yes, I guess, is in civil wars. So in the Castilian Trasmaras Civil War, it made sense. But in things like this, no, war dynamism was a nonsense. Yeah, so the English have a claim to the French throne, whereas the French don't have a claim to the English throne. Which is why it makes sense for it not to... the Anglo-French Union to be a French thing, rather than a either-or thing. This is correct, chat. Let's get these sieges started. Yeah, then we have a bunch of cores on Navarra, and then we're pretty much we've consolidated the core French territories, which will be good. And then we can actually get rid of some of this war exhaustion, maybe. Although I do want to get Navarra, but we'll see. We got time. Good old yearly ticks. I'm going to take a look now at our state reach after this one. The game runs so well. I really like the whole concentrating all the lag onto one day thing. It's much better than it just running erratically and, you know, having input lag problems every month. But big fan. Up to 12% state reach now. Corruption, yeah, staying pretty manageable, honestly. It's going to be, I mean, we've got room for, we can do a bunch of these. And the nobles are pretty happy with us now, right? No, still minus 19, 14 resting point, minus 19. That's not great. Maybe we should support the elite again. It's relations that I'm after. Could lose the legitimacy. The legitimacy, what does legitimacy even do for us? It's meaningful right now. Unrest, Diplo rep. It does give you autonomy change. Yeah, so we shouldn't hurt legitimacy. We have a bunch of money. It seems like this is just not making any progress. Okay, no. It is now. Good. It's done some. It's demanding a bunch more raw, and it now is actually demanding peasantry labor. Good. So where else do we want to improve our stuff? Our infrastructure. Maybe we should start working on roads emanating from the capital. Like down to here. So where are you getting your communication from? 203, which is here. And you're getting it from 190, which is here. Oh, right, because that's your capital, obviously. How about Beret? 2362. Here. So you're getting it here, here, here. So because there's a road 4 here and 2 here, whereas only 2 here. Could upgrade the road in Berry. We should probably own this whole bit before we start worrying about that, though, really. About Normandy. Normandy, you're making a fair amount of cash off various things, right? Yeah, there's some really good crop wealth in Normandy. Hey, what happened to the higher education I started? Has it died in Normandy? Still working down here. Still making some money. Normandy. Give me that higher education back. New slots. Higher education. Higher learning, sorry. None of that closing stuff I open. We could build better. There's no mine infrastructure, is there, actually, now I think about it? No. How about amenities in Paris? Like, how close to the cap are they? Oh, and we have a capital in Paris. I didn't realize that. Cool. We have amenities around 6, which means we can hold 1 million people. And right now, there are only 200,000, so we don't need better amenities in the capital. How much would a better capital cost in the capital? Design the project. Improve infrastructure. Capital. Rank 2. With 2 extra units. Not much, honestly. 280 ducats. We would demand 1 resident labor. That might be the expensive part. Resident is urban. Is that true? Is resident and urban just the same thing? Paris is just a massive sea of empty houses. Yeah. Is resident urban? I think it is. I'm gonna ask though. Is resident labor just urban? If so, change this event text, please. Heart. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Like 1 resident labor, that's per unit. That's nothing. We got tons. Well, actually, we have 7. So let's go parallelism 7. But yeah, level 2 capital, better base communication efficiency. Sorry, better global communication efficiency reduction. Yeah, seems good. Construct, and then maybe we should do a local capital, like down in Lyonnais. Could be fun. How much would that cost? Because the autonomy down here is really high. Build infrastructure. Design the project. Infrastructure capital to rank 1. 2 extra units. 700 ducats. It's quite a lot, but I think that might be worth doing. The other thing that's probably worth doing is I'm going to give the investment manager 5% more cash, because we're making nice cash right now. But yeah, that's the next thing I'm planning on doing. 700 ducats for a regional capital down here. We'll get 1 regional capital here, and then we'll get 1 regional capital down here probably, and then in the fullness of time we'll probably have 1 over here, and then that should keep the whole country pretty much under control. Good. No attaching to this guy. Do the sieges. Good. Okay, got this war pretty much under control now. They're landing in England. Let's go, Flanders. That's funny. Keep relations topped off with the Pope man. How are we doing on that integration? 7 years. Getting there. And only 11 years on Bourbonnais. Looking forward to that. Nevers, what kind are you? Oh, you're under Flanders. I hadn't noticed that. Okay, that's interesting. Artois, you're a vassal, right? Yeah, which means we're integrating you. 5 years. Nice. Artois has a really good like industrial hub in 2. I was going to say in vanilla, but in 2.5. So they've got 90 urban industry. And that's quite a lot, right? It's hard for me to tell. Just off the number. Yeah, that's like 5 times the size of Normandy. How's it compared to Paris? Yeah, it's a quarter of the size of Paris going on up here. Nice. I suppose I could have just looked at the urban development, but nice. Okay, well we should definitely improve relation with them then. Really looking forward to getting Artois integrated then. And they've got that extra wood down here for the raw. Sweet. I should dismiss the enact golden bull button, because there are no golden bulls. I wonder if that's something I could add in easily as a submod. I know, I'm sure Gigao is on there. But... in fact, I will ask him. Gigao, any plans to add bulls back in for the papacy in the short term? Because if he doesn't have any plans in the short term, I might do that as a submod. Because that seems like that would be pretty easy to do, right? Just take the code from vanilla and then tweak it slightly. Of course, all coding projects are harder than you think. I love how we've got this 17 national unrest, and the only unrest we have is in Provence. The unrest from war exhaustion is a little insane. Not that it's unreasonable, because, you know, we lost like half the country and our king was imprisoned, but still. Right, I'm going to call it a part there. Don't worry, Twitch, I'm not going anywhere. YouTube, thank you ever so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode for the glorious reconquest of Aquitaine.